really need to do this?
Let's give it up! Let's get it! Ready?
Saray tends to get into danger. Please help him.
Of course. Leave it to me.
What's that?
You ready, Saray?
Yeah! White Eagle! Let's get him! Not yet!
What? Awake, better!
White Eagle! It's over! Sweet dreams! Yeah! Be gone! Strike! Alright! Be gone! Strike!
Such is what I expect of the Seraphim's power.
This statue, it radiates such dignity.
You can tell from his expression that he must have been a great warrior.
A fine man. I would like to see his entire body.
Oh, but wouldn't he be...
More or less naked?
That's what makes him attractive, in an aesthetic sense.
Well, it's true that the perfectly toned body of a warrior may be aesthetically pleasing, but...
Alicia, unladylike.
No, I only meant it as a generalization. I really have no personal interest in that sort of thing.
Not at all, huh?
I mean, not much. Just enough. The normal amount.
Wow, settle down. It's just a statue.
Seriously. Though it's true that King Claudin epitomizes the warrior ideal.
Hold on, this is King Meliodas, right? Not King Claudin.
What? But then it wouldn't match with the style at all.
Yes, because this bust was carved as a speculation on the style of future generations.
I think your interpretation is a bit far-fetched.
Well, I think you're trapped in stereotypical views.
All right. Look, let's drop our preconceptions and start over then. Can we identify the subject? What features stand out?
Wow, settle down. It's just a statue.
Seriously. I finished all the preparation.
Hmm? You're there, aren't you?
My hair's standing on end. There's something lurking deep inside here.
Yes, even I can sense something wrong here.
Begin the purification!
Sweet dreams! Blade bang! Yeah! Freezing strike! Rapid bang! Alright! Fluid surge! I got you! Strike! It's over!
Humility!
Yeah! Alright! Strike! How's this?
My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear.
Is that a monolith?
Very well!
It's a moving plant?
Hellions don't always reside in animals.
Earth Dragon Bang! It's over!
Humility!
Sword Flare!
Air pressure!
I will fight evil!
Rainbow! Credit cloud!
Aqua Blade! Strike!
Show 'em what's for. Perfect flame surrounds me!
Yeah! She's on!
Rainbow! Human credit cloud!
Ready? Strike!
Award the opponent!
Looks like we win!
Surely this is fate. Humility!
Yeah! Aqua
Air
Blade!
pressure! Humility! Air pressure! That's better. Rainbow! Credit cloud! Hellspawn! You're not done yet.
I was clearly the star of that battle.
It's easiest to notice the dimmer stars when they shine, they say.
Be on your guard! Humility! Air pressure! Forward charge!
Everyone okay?
Not in the mood, but oh
Radiant
well.
Beam! Air pressure!
It's over!
Humility!
Strike! It's over!
Tunnelers and humility!
No escape! Purification complete!
You ready, Saray?
They're stuck!
Water!
To be prepared is to be protected. I concur.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
This forest was a ruin too.
We haven't found a ruin yet that wasn't crawling with Hellions. The malevolence really is widespread.
I'm sorry.
It tears me up inside seeing all these ruins defiled. But if we purify the Hellions while we explore the ruins, isn't that like two birds with one stone? Think about how jealous of our adventures literally every other historian and archaeologist will be.
You're such a sweet, simple soul. You know that?
Huh?
You're right. Fretting over this won't get us any closer to our answers. We should all take a page out of Miklio's book and laugh at our worries.
And if Saray thinks you're happy-go-lucky,
I think Miklio's in shock.
Let's get going, touchy-feely Miklio.
Hey, you're doing this on purpose.
Or for short,
touchy-feelio.
No! No nicknames!
Could this be Elixir?
The all-healing panacea made by Mount Tellus?
Oh my, what a delightful butterfly.
Whoops, I guess it's random o'clock again.
Anyway, the elixir. You think it's the real thing?
According to the Celestial Record, the methods used to make Elixir were lost ages ago.
And look, an icky beetle going creepo-crawler, creepo-crawl.
Guess we won't know for sure unless we try it.
You think that's safe?
It'll just be a drop. Whoa, I feel rejuvenated.
It is the real thing.
Nice. Wish we could just buy this at the store.
That'll be difficult. The only remaining elixir left in the world of humans is in custody of the church.
The church, huh?
Ran out of bugs, I take it.
Genuine red humility! Air pressure!
That was radiant, Edna.
suppose I could learn from your level of reserve.
Everyone learn some humility.
Freezing strike! No escape! It's over!
Air pressure.
Sonic thrust! Ready? No escape!
You're stunned. Go.
Ready?
This is my
Earth
power.
Dragon Bang!
Bang surround you.
Burn! No escape! Fluid surge! Sonic block! It's over! Tiger blade! Strike! Sonic thrust! Ready? Earth Dragon Bang!
Let us not be full of ourselves.
It's here.
Everyone ready.
Freezing strike! No escape! It's over! Fluid surge! Hang on, everyone! It's over! Fluid surge! I got you! Earth Dragon Bang! How's this?
I want to become stronger as a Seraph.
You have more than enough talent for it. Don't push yourself too hard.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. Please, Edna!
Wonderful!
Aqua Blade!
Yay.
Surely this is
Learn
fate.
some humility. Air pressure. Learn some pressure. Air pressure. Blades of crimson.
I must try harder.
Bang surround. Perfect sequence.
We won. As usual.
I am ready.
Radiant bang surround.
Get him! It's over!
You're right.
I got you! I'll slide in! Freezing strike! No escape! Fluid surge!
Demon bang. Crimson.
Yeah! Blue bang! Earth Dragon Bang! How's this?
My will shall pierce thee just like this spear.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue. Focus, guys! Not yet!
Air pressure!
Ready? Let's get him! Almost ready! Be gone! No mistake! Be gone! Strike! Purification complete! Ready?
Yes!
Time you learn some humility.
Is this like the plant boss of the area?
No, it looks like a mutant Hellion, like Ouroboros.
Mutant Hellion?
It's probably the effect of the anomalous orbs.
Just like the ones Knight Arthur and Echidna had.
Let's keep our guard up.
Humility. Error is the word. Awake better. There's Sunburn. Sword flare.
Dragon Fang!
Rolling deluge. Now.
First force!
Let's do our best.
What can I do?
Time you learn some humility. Air pressure.
My clothes got dirty.
Ready?
Bursting
Here's the
spear.
Dragon Fang!
Barrier. Gathering crappy protection.
This is quite a bind.
Run me through.
Light of Malevolence! Resilient aim! What can I do? Is this my all? Tiger Blade!
Purging strength surrounds.
It's over!
You can't just swing your sword around and win.
What about swinging an umbrella around? Now the blessing should return to Marlin.
Saray!
Alicia! Eat this!
You couldn't see it, could you?
So the Squire's Pact is affecting you.
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
Alicia and Mikleo nearly died because of you.
Well, I'm not dead, and Saray was only hiding it for Alicia's sake.
I understand that, but even so...
He's at his limit.
I know.
Saray.
Alicia! Thank goodness.
Don't worry about me.
It looks like we were able to expand Rohan's domain.
Well, that's that. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I do want to check in on Lucas's crew.
Here.
Thanks.
That was a tough enemy. Let's prepare for our next battle.
So, that was Lucas and the Woodsman, huh? They sure are a funny bunch.
It seems people form bonds in more ways than I realized.
Their logic makes sense, though, if you buy their premises in the first place.
Those who give themselves completely to what they believe in are all the more pure for doing so.
It's true that I felt no malevolence from them.
You mean malevolence doesn't spring merely from the distinction between right and wrong?
Even a villain might not bear any malevolence, specifically because they believe so thoroughly in their villainy.
Man, this malevolence stuff is tricky business.
Well, be assured at least that it's a very good thing you're so concerned about it.
I think it's good too, Saray.
Though it's a fine line between pure and naive.
Can't argue with you there.
This is making my brain hurt.
Here they are.
Hey there, Shepherd's Pie. As you can see, everything here's hunky-dory.
Thanks. I knew you could handle it.
How'd it go?
We managed.
Good to hear it. And I guess it's time for us to pack up and ship on out. The guards are trickling back onto duty, and we've got a new job lined up already.
Shall we take a break at the inn for a spell?
Sure. let's just take it easy for today.
And tomorrow, we'll be leaving Marland?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Why?
What?
Why?
Huh?
A seraph?
So you are with this one.
Why aren't you staying in Marland?
What is your problem?
Silence, brat! I'm asking the shepherd. Why are you throwing away the name you've earned for yourself from saving this town? Why throw yourself away like this?
We've done all we can here. And I have more to learn elsewhere. That's all.
How odd.
You too.
Who are they?
I don't know. But this means there are other humans who dwell with Seraphim besides me.
Though they're assassins.
Well, I say to hell with them. The more important issue is where we're headed next. Thought about it?
I have. The Roland's Empire.
Splendid idea. Hellions and ruins alike know no borders, after all.
True.
We sure have had some fantastic weather lately. On that note, it's time to continue our skill lecture.
If you say so.
Today's lesson is about bonus skills. Aren't you ecstatic?
Sure.
You can probably enact a couple skills without even thinking too much about it. But from the combination of basic skills you use comes
Wait for it.
bonus skills. But hullabaloo aside, the way it works is actually super simple. There are only 3 special rules.
There's Stack, a bonus that activates when you equip the same skill multiple times. Lumping them together like that will give you a little extra boost.
The effectiveness will vary based on how many of the same skill you stacked, but at the end of the day, it produces only 1 stack bonus.
So when you equip 4 of the same skills, the stack for the second or the third ones don't occur.
Next, when you equip all 5 skills belonging to the same group, you have a group union.
For this one, you'll need to have collected all 5 skills of a specific column. The bonus skill will further enhance those skills' effects.
And lastly, there are elemental unions, which trigger when you place skills of the same element next to each other. But
Oops, out of time. See you again next week.
Seriously?
Saray, let us give our respects to Rohan and the others.
Right. Good thinking.
A shiny, pretty stone. Does make me curious. It might be some sort of artifact.
Lady Lila, you're back! You folks done fixed this place right up!
Little by little, People are coming back to worship the Great Tree. You can trust I will do my part as well.
That's good. We can take our leave in peace.
Huh? Aw, no, y'all are running out on us?
You take care, Attack.
I'm staying behind.
Huh?
After all, we need to find someone to properly give tribute to Rohan.
Alicia, you don't mean...
And I have to report to Lady Lake about what happened in Marland. Things with the Council have just settled down, and if you're with me, you'll just get wrapped up in it again. I would love to continue our travels, but
Well...
Thank you so much, Alicia.
Same to you. For everything, Saray.
Get a room, you two.
It's not like you won't see each other again.
I shall do my best to work toward a Highland with no malevolence.
And I'll keep chasing my dream.
Safe travels.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
There should be a vista point nearby.
I have a message. It's urgent.
Hey, hang in there!
The Empire! The Roland's Empire is attacking!
What?
So the war has begun.
Please, pass the warning to the people of Marland. I have to get to the capital.
You're injured. It's too dangerous.
There's no time to waste!
Be careful. Don't do anything reckless.
Thank you.
We'd better go tell everyone.
right, you bums! Playtime's over! Let's go show those frou-frous in the capital what we're made of! Ah!
I'm going.
Yeah, I couldn't live with myself if we let these folks just run out to get slaughtered.
You mustn't! If the shepherd enters the heart of battle, the camp he extends his help to will surely be victorious.
So what, we just sit quietly and watch?
Yep, it's up to the Earth Dwellers to figure out some sort of compromise with each other.
But with the Shepherd's power, I know I could save people.
You might save the people of Highland, yes. However...
The people of Rollins wouldn't be so lucky, is the flip side.
Correct. That's the nature of war. War knows neither justice nor malice.
The power of the shepherd greatly shapes the world itself. Were you to enter the war, there's no telling how warped it could become.
All right. I do want Lucas and his group to take refuge along with the villagers. Will that be okay?
Yes.
Then let's talk to Lucas at once. They sounded like they were getting ready to leave any second now.
Okay.
Saray, don't forget about the library key.
Oh, right. I need to return it to Nath. Nath!
Oh, Saray.
I came to return this. It's from Agatha.
The key to the library. Thanks, and sorry to trouble you.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be like Maltran. I'm gonna be the second Blue Valkyrie. Boys can't be Valkyries, dummy. If Maltran's teaching anyone, it's gonna be me. She's not gonna teach you. Your clothes aren't even blue. They will be once I finally get my mom to buy some.
Someone's popular.
It's because Lady Maltran actually comes from Marland. She only became heir to her line when all the other successors passed away. And while her sense of responsibility was second to none, she was quite a frail young girl. She has trained herself very rigorously. And now she is the Blue Valkyrie.
So they're opposites.
What?
Nothing. You just clarified something for me.
Oh, I don't really get it, but I'm glad I could be of help to the shepherd.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you heard of Iris Gems?
Iris Gems? We have one. I just enshrined it in the sanctuary as an offering for the town's restoration.
Can we borrow it? There's something we're investigating.
I wouldn't dream of refusing the shepherd's request. Please, keep it as long as you like.
Thank you.
I can sense it.
Mikleo, what do you think it means?
The king was handing a sword over. Pretty clear that it was some formal military ceremony. And I imagine the person receiving the sword was a general.
The uniform would suggest a general of the Roland's Empire. It's hard to say exactly when this took place, though.
Whoever he was, he sure looked like a hero.
But what does it mean? It's not like that's a particularly uncommon type of scene, historically speaking.
If we could see more, we might get a better idea as to why this scene showed up.
Do you think there are any more?
I don't know, but let's try to find them. I mean, hidden glimpses of history? How cool is that? Lucas, I'd really like you to seek refuge along with the villagers.
Like hell! The battlefield is where we earn our living. Besides, we just helped rebuild your town here, no? You really want to see Rollins tear it to pieces?
I'm just worried about all of you. Please.
Fine. We'll pull back beyond the Grifflet River. It's a damn shame. We're just gonna abandon this town right when it was getting its punch back?
We both know what's really important.
I can tell I'm no match for this herder of sheep. Change of plans, you bums! We're taking the townsfolk to safety, up north across the Grifflet River. Get your preparations in order.
Thank you.
You'd better get ready yourself. The bridge still isn't fully restored just yet. We'll probably have to go ahead and set up camp by the riverbanks.
You got it.
Saray, when you said they're opposites...
Boy, are you thick. Thick, Leo.
Hey, I was gonna say you meant her and Alicia, if you'd let me finish.
Forget it. The moment is over. Mickly over.
How did my life get to this point?
It's not a bad thing for them to contrast with each other, just...
They've been striving for the same goal, even though their motivations and circumstances are different.
Right. Alicia chose to carry out her duty as royalty, even though it hasn't been going as well as she'd hoped. While Maltran never wanted to be a knight, but nevertheless, she's achieved great deeds and earned the respect of the people.
In each case, things haven't gone entirely as planned.
Perhaps both of them feel that way.
Shouldn't we tell Saray and the others about how useful the Lords of the Land are?
If you keep babying them instead of letting them think for themselves, they're just gonna turn into, well, babies. But then again, they do need to know things like how the affected area is predetermined, and how boons increase as you engage in more battles.
And also how, if there's a skill you want, you could ask a Norman to increase the enemy drop rate.
And not to mention how, as you acquire more boons, the amount of boons you can make effective increases as well. If they knew that much, it'd be plenty.
I just want to make sure that, if they wind up in an area with no boons, they know to focus first on restoring the Lord of the Land's blessing to the area.
Even if you don't have confidence in your battle abilities, common sense is common sense, no matter how you cut it.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you eavesdrop on our conversation?
What, is that a crime?
We're good on our end. What say you, Shepard? Ready to head for the river?
I am Commander General Landon of the Highland Army. Is the Shepherd with you?
That's me.
You, huh?
Does your business with the Shepherd really require so many troops, General Landon?
You're that sellsword Lucas of the Shrub Boys, aren't you? Just as well. You listen up, too. I bring word of Lady Alicia.
On suspicion of using the Shepherd to foment discord against the state. As well as assisting the Roland's Empire with its invasion, Lady Alicia has been detained.
That's nonsense! Alicia would never do such a thing!
It is not an arrest, Shepherd. Merely an interrogation.
Well, this certainly stings to high heaven.
But if the Shepherd were, say, to wield his power to deliver victory to our troops, it would likely assuage any suspicions we might have.
Why, you...
Yeah.
Sorey, let us do as he says.
We probably don't have a choice. If Alicia were to die at their hands...
Yes, we all know Sorey would blame himself for it.
And if that were to happen, even someone like Sorey could become corrupted by malevolence. That's it, right?
If the Shepherd is corrupted by malevolence, it will guide the world to ruin. Faster than even war could accomplish.
The sooner we end this, the better. We can make this work. After all, you've got us with you.
If I fight, do I have your guarantee Alicia will be released?
If you bring us victory, then yes.
We're coming too. Sorry, but it just ain't in our blood to turn tail and run. We sellswords have built up too much pride in too many battles for that.
Very well. But I'm in charge here. You had better not forget that. So then, Shepherd, I'll be waiting on the battlefield.
Hey, cheer up, buddy. With the woodsman on the job, the Shepherd won't even have to lift a finger.
Sorey, please hold your head up high.
Bums! You ready for a real
I told you, didn't I? You've got us with you.
Don't get all stupid gung-ho about this war business, okay? Just do what you need to do to get this crap over with.
Thank you, everyone.
We just heard. That's awful. Can't you just sit out this war?
They'll use you for all you're worth, and when you're done, they'll still probably kill Lady Alicia.
I'm going.
Really?
We all know that the charges against Lady Alicia are a load of hog's wallop. We're heading out to Lady Lake to petition them directly.
That's right. Surely the Council will not be able to ignore the voices of so many citizens.
So please, don't give up hope!
Just promise you'll come back.
We'll be waiting for you, gentle Shepherd.
Thanks, everyone. I'll be back.
You ready, Sorey?
Time you learn some humility.
Get him!
That's better.
Shatterbang!
Come here then.
Tiger Blade! Let's go! Looks like we win! Let's make it quick. Looks like there's something nearby.
Not in the mood, but oh well.
Freezing strike!
Air pressure!
Sweet dreams!
Awake better!
I will slay evil!
Awake better!
Yeah!
Awake better!
Hang on, everyone!
Not bad.
Well, that was actually pretty decent.
Must have been, if you're complimenting me. Ready, everyone?
Humility.
Strike! It's over! Not yet!
Awake better!
Close that door.
Awake better!
Looks like we win!
Victory to the Roland's Empire! Charge! Show them what we're made of!
That must be it.
Do not lose sight of what you believe to be true and good in your heart.
You don't need to worry so much about me. I'll be fine.
Today's lesson is about bonus skills triggered by elemental unions. If a group union is vertical, you can say an elemental union is horizontal.
Unlike a group union, you can activate an elemental union with as few as 2 skills, so long as they're placed side by side.
Since there's 10 groups, does that mean you can put anywhere between 2 and 10 skills together?
Yeah, depending on the number of skills you have lined up, the effects will change. You can even duplicate the same effects if you want.
So like, if you have 2 each of the non-elemental skills, attack and Rangus equipped,
You'll get 2 Elemental Union 2 bonus skills, reducing non-elemental damage by 20% instead of 10. Not only that, but you'll get 2 stack 2 effects on top of that.
But you need to be careful. If you decide to equip just one of the 3rd non-elemental skill, Blued,
the bonus skill for Elemental Union 3 will activate, but the 2 Elemental Union 2 effects will both disappear.
So for Elemental Union bonus skills, it first checks the total length of the combo, and then calculates how many of that combo to activate?
Yep, bonus skills are beneficial, but you have to really start thinking things through if you want to optimize your strengths.
It probably won't end well if you just use different equipment together blindly. So think carefully about what kind of equipment you want to use beforehand.
So, could you have an item where all 4 slots are the same skill in a 4-stack? Or an item that, just by itself, triggers an Elemental Union 4 bonus?
That's right. With proper item fusion and equipment coordination, you can draw out enormous power from skills, far beyond their basic effects. And there's one important announcement to be made.
Next week again, huh?
This is the last lesson.
What?
Really?
Do you really think you can hide from me?
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
So you came, Shepard.
And Lucas?
Setting up an ambush on the right flank. Come back here, Shepard. You will be leading the charge front and center with the... Hey, Shepard! Obey my orders! Have you forgotten that this is my battlefield?
What I have to do does not change. No matter whose battlefield it is.
What can one brat like him even hope to accomplish? Have the Chancellors gone daft? Come, we're going too!
You ready, Saray? Leave them alone and they'll just call for more.
Let's get him!
Come here then!
No escape! It's over!
I will smite evil! The ruins are calling me.
Do we really need to do this?
Lizard Man is the Hellion form of a soldier.
Let our guard down and it's over.
The ruins are calling me.
Do we really need to do this?
Be on alert for the Axe Beak's jump attacks.
Even though it can't fly.
Purging flame surrounds me! Let's fire!
Let's keep it up!
I fall! Flames of crimson! Pyrogenic ring! Purging flame surrounds me! Let's fucking start it! Now! Forward surge!
I was clearly the star of that battle.
It's easiest to notice the dimmer stars when they shine, they say. You ready, Saray?
Howling Deluge! No escape! Counter this! Raise the blade! Ice Reaper! Pressure! Ice! Freeze Blade! First force! Who's next? That's Yeah! Sword Blade! Strike! How's this?
Indeed, that's the end of it.
Do we really need to do this?
Aqua Blade!
Air pressure!
It's
My
over!
clothes got dirty.
Stratus Shot!
Solid Frost!
Hellstorm!
Purification complete! Please, Edna!
Time you learn some humility. Time you learn some humility. It's over. Air pressure! Fury, come forth!
Aqua Blade! Not yet! Well done. Howling Deluge! Burst Force! Yeah! Everyone okay?
You ready, Saray?
Freezing Strike! Go! Strike! Take that thing! Lunar Stream! I will smite evil! Tiger's Disappear! Strike! The power of water! Yeah! Don't play with me! Dragon Bang! Sweet dreams!
How are Saray's capabilities as a shepherd?
Well, I think he's quite talented.
I think you're kind of overrating him.
And his friendship with you makes it all the better.
I think you're definitely overrating that. We should be able to spot Lucas's team from the top of that cliff.
Yeah, the enemy will never notice Saray.
Mercenaries' flank attack was a failure. Fall back to rejoin the main forces. Hurry while there's still time!
What?
You're just going to abandon Lucas's team?
If we don't take advantage of their sacrifice, more troops are gonna die out there.
But they're still fighting out there!
Welcome to war, kid. Let's go!
He's just doing a soldier's duty. It seems cruel, but you can't hold it against him.
Dang it! All this killing, it's pointless.
The air is overflowing with people's anger and hatred.
That's why it feels hard to breathe. Battlefields are the cauldrons where malevolence is brewed.
There!
Going?
You bet. I'm counting on you guys. Luzrov Roulette! Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Come on, move! Get out of my way! Freezing strike! Nope!
Here goes! Go, my children! I shall scorch you! My body is aflame! Behold the destruction of flame! Behold the destruction of flame!
Saray, slip up and you're done for.
I know!
Oh dear. Saray sure looks angry.
I can't really blame him.
How could he do this much with just a sword? What the hell? Something blocked me! A monster!
What's going on here? The shepherd!
Step aside.
Archers! This can't be!
Is this the shepherd's true power?
Lucas, let's go.
Yeah.
Retreat! Troops of Rollins!
The hell? There's a voice in my head! Who the hell are you?
I won't ask again! Retreat!
It's a demon! Highland has demons on their side! Run! Run!
I'm really glad you're safe. Saray, they'll understand someday.
That's right.
Thanks. Even if it is just a pat on the back.
Gonna cry?
Nope. We're not finished yet.
What's happening? Fall back! Retreat!
It's over.
Not yet. We still have to quell the Hellions that were created here.
Saray.
Well, I guess I'll stick with you just this once.
Thank you, Mikleo. Ready, Mikleo? Encourage! Sword flare! Shatter Fang!
Burn Crimson!
I need a hand!
Gather and grant me protection! Barrier!
Strike! It's over!
Gather and grant me protection! Barrier!
Burn!
Ringo! Ready?
Not yet!
Hailstorm!
Ready?
Better?
Won't lose!
Bloodlink!
When it's go time, we go all the way!
Overdo it and you'll just exhaust yourself, Saray.
All things in moderation, as they say.
We can't hold back if we want to win! Blue Bang! Strike! Solid thrust!
Time to learn some humility!
Be gone! Let's keep it up!
Time to learn some
How's
humility!
this?
Time to learn some humility! Air
Blue
Puncher!
Bang! It's over! Not yet!
Rainbow! Guess this is trouble.
Yeah! Sword flare!
Gather and grant me protection!
Edna, be careful! Hey! One! No escape! Yeah! Ready?
I'm in a tight spot! Time to learn! Awake, better! Grant me protection! Barrier!
Ready? Let's keep it up! It's over!
Awake, better!
What a formidable opponent! Focus, guys! Burn!
Time to learn some humility!
Tiger Blade!
Air Puncher!
Fluid Surge!
Time to learn some
Got you!
humility!
No escape! It's over!
Air
Come on,
Puncher!
everyone! Fluid Surge! Ready? All right!
Rainstorm!
We won. As usual.
Let's do this! Aqua Blade! No escape! I will smite evil!
Flame surrounds me!
Blade Fang! Come on, everyone!
Flames of Crimson! Autogetic Ring!
I will smite evil! Not yet!
Curve is the word! Here goes!
Be gone!
Phoenix Fire!
Strike the step! Hang on, everyone!
Go, my children!
Strike! The ruins are calling me!
Let's restore our health.
So this is a battlefield.
Yes. The centuries may pass, but here at least the scenery is ever the same.
People lose their humanity here.
You're more right than you think. The fools people call heroes or whatever are mostly just Hellions.
There is no place more ideal for breeding malevolence and passing it on to humans than a battlefield.
And yet, those who make a name for themselves there are heroes, huh? Hellions would really fit them better.
There was, let's see, Dindrain, the general of 100 victories, King Meliodas, who united the continent long ago.
Yeah, those are definitely names that'll come up in history books.
And King Claudin, who ended the era of darkness? What about him?
He's different. I'm told Claudin was in fact a shepherd, actually.
Oh, really? Shepherds and Hellions. They've always been with us. I just didn't know it. Ready, Nick Leo? Aqua Blade! No escape! It's over! I will smite evil!
Flames of Crimson!
No escape!
Energetic Ring! Flames of Crimson! Energetic Ring!
Blade Bang! I can't lose! Not yet!
One Flames of Purity! Flames of Crimson!
Be gone!
Well done, everyone!
What? He's still at it!
Exterminate them! Don't let a single one escape!
General! The battle is already over!
The Shepherd is naive as you'd expect. The more rats we crush as they scurry away, the fewer they'll have in our next battle.
Surely that isn't necessary.
It doesn't seem like there's any use trying to reason with him.
It was thanks to you, Shepherd, that we were able to pull off such a rout. Show us a little more pride.
Yeah. You better not forget the promise you made to release Alicia.
He's vile even by human standards.
The way things are here, it won't make a difference, no matter how many Hellions we purify.
I agree. We should get far away from here until things settle down.
Fine. Is that a monolith?
this domain. It's like none I've ever felt before.
You're not kidding.
Such intense malevolence. It can't be!
What is this?
Sorey! There's only one person in existence who could have this powerful and evil of a domain.
You don't mean the Lord of Calamity?
It looks like the humans are starting to lose their minds.
We have to stop this!
Wait!
No! We don't yet have the strength to face this threat!
I'm aware. I'll run if things turn bad. Your lives are on the line too.
Yeah, that's typical.
No!
Landon.
So, Shepard, you insist on jeopardizing my glorious victory, do you? How utterly foolish! Now stand up! The Chancellors may think you useful to the kingdom, but I expect they'll reconsider once I deliver to them your severed head!
Don't do it! He's already completely transformed into a Hellion!
Too late.
You're really going to fight him in that condition?
Everyone, stand with me!
Awaken, better! Time you learn some humility. Air pressure! Gather, rapid protection!
Blade bang!
Failure!
How's this?
Time you learn some humility.
Yeah!
Air pressure!
Soul flare! How's this?
Lock trigger! Don't mess with me!
You drop the leg! Burst! Breakdown! Break on through! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Break on through!
What's Gravity rules everything!
Rampaging Giant! Rampaging Giant! Rock winner! Eat this! Eat this! Rock winner! Ready? Go! Eat this! Echo shot! Take this! Ready? Go! Eat this! Iron Heart Rock winner! Eat this!
Figures. They're way too tough.
We'll never win if we hold back!
Sorey, are you trying to armatize?
Yeah! I'm going to concentrate all of my power on this sword! It won't end here!
Gather, rapid protection! Failure!
Yeah! Ready? No escape!
Gather, rapid protection!
Tiger Blade! Strike!
Failure! Don't mess
Tiger Blade!
with me! Don't mess.
It's time! Howling Blade! Combat!
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me!
Ready?
Don't mess
It's time! Howling Blade! Full traffic!
You bastard!
The malevolence isn't disappearing?
It's no use. The strength of his domain is far greater than that of my powers of purification.
So we need to remove the source, huh?
Good luck. There's no way you can expel the Lord of this domain.
We have to.
It's dangerous!
Lailah, please! If we don't do it, this battle will never end!
It looks like the heart of the malevolence is on top of that hill.
Sorry. Save the apology. This isn't where any of us plan on dying.
Yeah, Mikleo. That's the spirit!
So are we going or what?
Right.
Sorey! I'm ready.
Dragon Fang! We can't win this like last time!
And it's not only because we're a bit tired.
These soldiers may already be affected by malevolence.
Every single one of them? Sorey, we can't last like this.
Freezing Strike! Sword Flare! Boosting! Right! Aqua Blade! Yeah! Tiger Blade!
Come here!
No escape! Ready Gale! Tiger Blade! No escape! Sweet dreams!
This is my path! Let's do our best!
Yeah! Sword Flare! Yeah!
How's this?
Yeah! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Fang! It's over! We won't be defeated! Sword Flare! Strike! Current! Wind Flow! Ready? Strike number 11! How's this? Multiple currents! Find my enemy! Purity! Come be gone! Sweet dreams! How's this? Fluent Surge! Go! Torrent Vent! Gather! Be gone! Dragon Fang! It's over! With my strength! Ready? I better get it together! Purity, come forth! Strike! Splash! Sword Flare!
Burn Crimson! And tore my bow! Burn Crimson!
Ready?
And tore my bow!
Let's do this! Freezing Strike! Strike! How's this?
Surround me!
I got you!
Burning Flame surround me!
Yeah! Ready?
Burning Flame surround
Yeah!
me!
Blade Fang!
Flame Bomb!
Ready, kill!
Time you learn some humility. Time you learn some
Yeah!
humility.
Ready? Let's get him! Hang on, everyone!
Don't mess.
Tiger Blade!
Huh. Show 'em what for.
Yeah!
No,
Be
you're
gone!
right. Don't
Not
kill
yet!
yourself. The Earth freezes. Get back.
Sword Flare! Earth Dragon Fang! How's this?
Yes.
Shall we begin?
Be gone! Let's see it! Yeah! Yeah! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Fang! Yeah!
Perfect flame
Yeah! Ready? No escape! How's this? It's over! Sweet dreams! We won't be defeated! Blade Bang! Strike! It's over! Let's get him! Shadow Bang! How's this? Sweet dreams!
Go, my children!
Hang on, everyone!
Princess Bridge!
Ready? Strike!
Third is the word! Come hither! Flames of Fury! Bye!
Dragon Bang!
Protection! Autogetic burn, burn, burn!
Freezing Strike! No escape! How's this?
The flame! Behold the destruction of flame!
Ready, Nickleo? Aqua Blade! Stream Lancer! It's over! Be gone! Strike! Yeah! Unstoppable! Sweet dreams! Sweet dreams! Tiger, hang on, everyone!
Come hither!
Yeah! Burn! Let it go! It's over!
Time for battle.
Sword Flare! Let's give it up! How's this? Almost Fight Evil! Freezing Strike!
Come hither! Here goes! Crimson Bridge! Here goes! This is my path!
Yeah!
This is my path! Pretty good, right?
How's
Bye! Flames of Crimson!
this? Yeah! Ready? Shatter Bang!
Let's bomb!
Yeah! Ready, go!
This is my path!
How's this? Not yet! Yeah! Yeah! Burn!
This is my
No
path!
escape! How's
Now then,
this?
third is the word!
Hang on, everyone!
White heat! What?
Time for battle.
Freezing
Time to learn
Strike!
some
Let's
humility!
keep it up!
Air
Shatter
blast!
Bang! Burn! Too
Wait,
close!
better! Rainbow!
No escape! It's over! Sonic Blast, ready? Yeah! Blade Bang! Blade Bang! No escape, not yet! Freezing Strike! Strike! Alright! Yeah! Let's keep it up! It's over! Freezing Strike! Earth Dragon Fang! It's over!
You must be.
So another shepherd is born at last. Frightened, are you?
What?
Yet the song of death is so sweet.
Lila!
Right!
Bethmas Mioma!
Sorry?
How brilliant your purity, your innocence. No painter could ask for a more pristine canvas.
Listen well, young shepherd. My name is Hildolf. I wonder how much longer you will live.
What in the world was that? Mikleo? Lila! Edna! Huh? Mikleo! Who are they? Where did they come from? Bethmas Mioma! Bethmas Mioma!
Damn it! Why?
Did you save me? Mikleo! That man with the lion's head, what did he do? Someone's coming. We gotta get out of here.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Hey, you awake? So, you're the leader of that assassin's group.
Surprised?
Well, sure. What should I call you?
Rose will do just fine. And hey, why didn't you leave me behind?
You were in danger. I couldn't not help you.
Even knowing I was an assassin?
I could just as easily ask what an assassin like you was doing rescuing me.
I don't know. I'll have to decide later if it was really the right decision. But I can tell you're a good person.
Huh?
Be careful. Someone's watching us.
'Kay.
Hey, let's head north. There's a ruin off that way that we're currently using as a hideout.
Oh, you're not worried our pursuers might find it?
Nah, we'll be fine.
Want me to set you down?
I'm good. This'll give them a false sense of security.
Boss! Isn't that the shepherd?
I'll explain later. We were followed, so I led him here. Now comes the fun part.
Hey!
Stop!
Are you really going to kill them?
Depends who they are.
I just don't like the idea of someone like Rose being a murderer.
Hey!
Huh? Who are you guys?
You've got the wrong people if you're looking for stragglers. As you can see, we're no soldiers. Get going. And you better quit hunting soldiers! What a stupid mess.
I swear Rollins has gone mad. What is the Empire thinking?
The princess manages to keep Highland's crazies in check, and then Rollins up and blows the whole thing apart. What the hell?
And now we've got those poor kids resorting to looting and banditry.
Guess they're growing up tough.
You got something to say?
No.
Listen, we may be an Assassin's Guild, but that doesn't mean that we just run around killing everyone.
No one tastes our blade unless they need it.
Then what about me?
Don't worry, you won't wake up with a dagger in your back. But know this, Saray. If the Shepherd turns out to be a force for evil that leads people astray, we won't hesitate to kill you. Remember that.
Bet you're sorry you saved me now.
But wait a minute, boss. How will we know for sure?
Good question. Huh?
Sorry, this whole thing is just sort of ridiculous.
Well, our hideout's this way. Let's rest up for a bit.
We'll skulk around and check for any other pursuers in the area.
Thanks. You're the best. Old Man Maven!
Nice to see you again, milady. And that one with you, the shepherd I've heard so much about?
My name is Saray. How did you know I was the shepherd?
Isn't it obvious? Anyone could tell just by looking at you.
This is Maven. He's not with the guild, but we owe him a whole lot. He's an explorer, and yes, they still make those.
Cool.
Explorer. I just like to travel where I please, tracing the footsteps left in this.
The Celestial Record!
Milady, I was worried when I heard that war had broken out. Will you be all right?
Think we'll ditch this hideout. Might pass on jobs for a while, too, till this all blows over.
I hope I didn't cause this.
A shepherd who worries for an assassin's guild? You are quite a strange one.
Seriously.
In any case, I should take my leave as well.
Huh? Already?
Don't get too comfortable, lass. The appearance of the shepherd, new clouds of war, the winds of change are fast approaching.
Yeah, I sense it too.
Saray, since you took the trouble to come here, why not see if you can solve the riddle of the ruins back there?
Huh? What do you mean?
These ruins aren't mentioned in the Celestial Record. The same goes for several other shrines and legends. And yet, it is far from a difficult task to unearth them. Don't you think there must be something more to it?
You can't fathom the true meaning of legends until you've seen their history with your own eyes.
Well said. Saray, let us meet again. You too, milady.
Yeah, another time.
So long, old man. Now go on, get inside. I'm beat. That's enough for one day. Just use the bed and back whenever you want.
Thanks, Rose.
Don't go running off anywhere just yet. You gotta make sure it's safe first.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue. So the depths of the ruins are just beyond here, huh? Looks like it's sealed off.
Damn it, Sorey. You need to be more careful out there.
Poor Shepard, all alone.
How vexing. We're right here, yet he can't hear us.
You guys!
Sorey, are you back to normal now?
Oh, thank goodness.
I was really freaked out when you guys all suddenly disappeared.
So that Lionhead guy held off. What on earth did he do back there?
Haven't you ever thought about what happens when two domains overlap? Which one's blessing would be the most affected?
What do you mean?
The domain you cast as a shepherd lost to the domain of the one you faced against back there.
And that was enough to momentarily paralyze Sorey's resonance?
It's to be expected. That corrupted domain of his is stronger than that of even a dragon.
Heldalf. Is he the Lord of Calamity?
It sure looks like it. No one other than the Lord of Calamity could be cloaked in such malevolence.
Well, there's got to be some reason. Some story behind why he came to hold such malevolence and power.
You got that right. Something like that doesn't just happen naturally.
I would not challenge him again without first finding the answer and understanding the truth. Oh, Sorey!
Are you talking to yourself?
My friends are here with me.
Huh?
They're, Seraphim.
Is this a bad time? Should we come back?
Lila, think she could hear you if we did the usual trick?
Oh, right! Let's try it out!
Hey!
Just try and focus, Rose.
Rose, can you hear?
Yeah, easy, Rose!
Rose, please, just calm down!
I'm not hearing this! Let go! Let me go, you idiot!
Rose, listen!
Here goes. Uh-oh.
Guess you really pushed her buttons, Mr. Shepard.
Yeah, the boss can't handle that kind of stuff.
I see.
Make yourself at home, Shepard. Just give a holler if you need something.
But for now, we'll need you to hang around for a bit, till we can decide what to do with you.
Hey, that's...
Yeah, Dazzle.
Hey, Dezel. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Funny you should say that. I'd like to ask you something too. What's that ability you've got that envelops you in the power of the Seraphim?
You mean the Armatus?
It's called the Armatus, huh? So, that's it. You think I can get one as well?
The Armatus is a fusion of the Shepherd and a Seraph acting in unison.
It's the combination of both powers working in tandem. It isn't something that can be obtained.
That sounds like a real hassle. But I'll admit, it is strong.
I don't get you. What is it you're after?
Just weighing the situation, and seeing if it's connected to my personal agenda. There's one last thing I wanted to ask you. That girl, Rose. Do you think she could enact the power of the Armatus?
It may be possible for her. She does seem to have the latent aptitude for it.
Huh.
But the way she is now, not a chance. She could have all the natural affinity in the world, but she denies the Seraphim. Whose fault is that?
Guess he's not willing to listen to us. I never did understand those wind Seraphim.
So, a Seraph who desires the Armatus.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, I was thinking of going back to the battlefield.
You must be joking!
You want your resonance to get blocked off again?
We can't just sit around twiddling our thumbs. I need to learn more, and I can't do it here.
No and no. It's too dangerous.
The Shepherd must do something about the Lord of Calamity. I'm the Shepherd, so I have to go. Isn't that true?
No.
Huh?
Do not be impatient, Sorey.
I'm pretty sure we've told you what the result will be if you lose yourself.
If the Shepherd allows malevolence to corrupt him, the world will be plunged into unimaginable chaos.
That's right. Never forget that.
There are some things we won't know until we try. That's true enough. But now's not the time to tempt fate.
Very true. What you need most now is a chance to rest.
Hey, how about this? Why don't we explore the deeper part of the ruins here? I'm legitimately curious as to what Maven was talking about.
Did you say ruin exploring?
A novel idea. Let's do just that, shall we?
Well, she's on board.
All right! The boys are back in town! Yes!
Someone's got his mojo back.
Wasn't he supposed to be getting some rest?
Rest from being a shepherd, anyway.
Let's go check it out! So first, we gotta do something about this door.
No one here has a clue how to open the darn thing. Fortunately, we didn't care much either. Any ideas?
I'm not sure. We'll have to examine it first.
Okay.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just seeing how the shepherd works his magic. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Rose isn't taking her eyes off you.
Man, She sure is weird. Yeah, talking to you guys makes me paranoid she's gonna punch me again. What's so funny?
You too. She was screaming and you were panicking and then pow!
Revel in my pain, why don't you?
This is dumb. Here, I'll just smash it open.
Don't you dare! This is a precious historical relic! A ruin with a sealed-off entrance. There must be a reason behind it.
But it doesn't look like any ordinary seal. There's not even a keyhole.
Fancy a wager? For old time's sake?
Oh, you're on, sucker! I'll find a way to open it way before you do.
Your track record against me thus far indicates otherwise.
Wonder what really is behind that door.
Oh, you're interested in ruins too, Rose?
As if. What I am interested in is you.
Oh, really? Bingo!
Whoa. Took you long enough.
I see. So that's what was interfering with the door's rotation, huh?
Looks like I win this time.
For once.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, you're coming too?
Yep, I'm in if you are.
Rose, there may be beasts lurking inside that are so powerful, people would consider them monsters. I refer to these creatures as Hellions.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, Hellions, blah blah, something something powerful. I'm listening.
I'm saying it'll be dangerous.
And I'm saying if you're fine, I'm fine. You've seen what I can do. Come on. I was bored out of my gourd anyway.
Hey!
I'm going to. Keep her from causing you folks any trouble.
But wait, Dezel! You can't purify the Hellions!
If it comes to it, we'll bail them out.
Indeed. This is our first ruin expedition in some time. Let's enjoy it.
Some vacation this is.
I'm not sensing much malevolence.
All the better. This ought to be a fine adventure.
What's this? Some kind of lever?
Rose, wait! You can't just go around touching everything you... It's no good. There's not even a keyhole.
Whoops.
Don't you whoops me!
Well, at least I got this working, right? It was a dead end otherwise.
She's got your number.
Huh? I can't move it back.
Well, what do I do now?
The other door opened up. I'll go take a look. Stay right there.
Where else would I go?
How cool your jets.
Ah, great. Darn it! We can't do anything from in here. We'll just have to trust her.
Saray, why don't you invite Rose to join our group?
Huh? Where'd this come from?
I actually agree. She'd be a good partner for you.
You two?
Remember what Gramps used to say? A true comrade has different sight, but the same vision.
A true comrade.
Why not?
Plus, Rose's level of resonance is about on par with yours. With Alicia, you both suffered the cost of making her your squire, but this time I think it would be different.
Besides, it should be obvious by now that you being the only human can cause problems.
Maybe. But I can't involve other people in the shepherd's duty.
So that's what you're worried about, huh?
Saray, have your travels thus far brought you nothing but suffering?
Well, no, it's had its share of good times as well.
Is the shepherd's destiny tremendous enough to overpower the dream we share?
Probably not.
You do know what we're getting at, right?
Yeah. Not every burden is mine to shoulder.
The responsibility you feel is definitely a good thing. But at the same time, you must walk the path in life that is meant for you.
Try to walk everyone's path and your legs will tangle up.
So you're saying I've got to figure out my own way of doing things?
But that's all the more reason to have friends to support you, right?
True.
Though it'll be up to her in the end.
Before anything, we'll need to sit down with her and get her to understand us.
That'll go over well.
For now, there's nothing we can do but wait till she gets back. I can't believe we're just hanging around like this.
But you can look around and imagine ages long past. That's the thrill of ruin exploring.
I wouldn't know. I hardly ever get trapped like this.
I believe I recall rescuing you from a trap or two.
2, maybe. Psst. But still, there's something strange about this ruin.
Sealed off areas, doors with little windows next to them.
And devices inside the room that can be operated from the outside.
Oh, an experimenting room!
Ah. If this place was for experiments, then it probably doesn't open from this side. We'll have to leave it to Rose.
But we could try to investigate the nature of the experiments at least.
We don't even know if we can get out of here. Must be nice to live in Saray world.
Whatever.
It's been a while. I do hope she's all right.
We just have to trust her and keep waiting. Huh?
What was that?
Whoa!
Hellions!
Get ready for battle! Ha! Don't tell me Rose is flipping more switches!
She's got a nose for trouble, that's for sure.
Darn, did that not work? Wait, what the hell are you doing?
Hellions!
You mean those dust clouds? I don't get what you're saying.
Forget it! Just try a different one!
Fine, fine. You still jumping around? What's going on over there?
Oh, I'm fighting a bunch of ghosts!
Okay, never mind. I'll stay out of it.
Rainbow!
Not yet!
You're not done yet?
Come on, little help. One more.
You sure are strange, Saray.
Really? Definitely weird.
You're also really...
Not weird.
That was unexpected.
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
Miracle of miracles, we agree on something.
It'll be fine. I think.
She's late. I should have gone with her.
Did you hear something just now?
I sure did.
Smoke!
Yep, that sucks.
Hey! This is serious!
Not for me. Smoke's only a problem for humans like you. Have fun.
What?
Edna, this isn't the time for joking around.
Let's just stay composed, everyone.
Fine.
Saray! Are you okay?
Rose, don't get close! I'm fine here, just look for some other way!
I'm sorry. I really do feel bad about this.
I'm fine,
I guess that fixed it.
Yeah.
You almost look excited.
Yeah, I hadn't realized, but it's been a while since I've had this much fun.
Good. That is a feeling you should cultivate.
It opened.
I can sense a domain?
There's a presence of considerable power here, and this much malevolence. It can only be a Hellion. Rose? Hurry!
I don't know what's going on!
No! A dragon newt?
Is it dangerous?
It's a young type of dragon.
So dangerous is what you mean.
Stop it! Stop it!
Look who's gonna crack.
Let's do this! Hey! Hellion! I'm over here!
Sorey?
Shepard.
If it's too much to handle, run!
Right. We just need to buy enough time for those two to escape.
Run back!
I'm not sure we have the proper elements to face this one.
Do we die here? Let's not die here.
I know, but... Rose, what are you doing? I told you to get out of here!
I know! But it's all my fault that things ended up like this!
I told you to forget about it!
Sorey, see if you can manage without me for a little bit.
Huh?
Rose. So you can hear me now. I'm impressed. Rose, it's okay to be scared. Just hang in there and listen to me. Sorey's like that too. We grew up together, but he still tenses up a little when he sees me. We Seraphim are indeed Sorey's friends. And yet, we cannot say for sure if Sorey sees and hears the same things we do.
Because he's the only human out of all of you?
Yes, Sorey has no human compatriots who can truly understand the burden he bears as the Shepherd.
You want me to join him?
It's ultimately your call.
Hey, what's your name?
Mikleo, come here!
Coming.
Mikleo!
Huh?
Mikleo!
I can see him, but I still...
Well, this is a fine how do you do if there ever was one.
Oh, right, damn it! I'll prove to you I can do this! Sorey, Mikleo, and,
What? What's wrong with you?
I'm joining the fight!
Looks like she's made up her mind. She did it all herself, too.
Thank you. Lila, I'll buy us some time. You get the Squires pack going.
But Sorey, you have to give her a true name first.
Wilkis Wilk!
Huh?
That's the true name I'm giving to Rose!
All right.
Don't charge in like that. Hold out just a bit longer.
I know! I'm just buying time!
Gather and grant me protection! Barrier! Simulants of humility!
How's this?
Air pressure!
Ready, go!
Simulants of
Tiger
humility!
Blade!
Air pressure! Awake, Shredder! Rockland!
Yeah!
Simulants
Tiger
of
Blade!
humility!
No escape! How's
Air
this?
pressure!
It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest!
Simulants of humility! Air pressure!
What's wrong? Dezel is becoming Lila's sublord? What?
We're here!
You made it!
Feel like I can take on the world!
All right, then let's show this Dragonute!
I've had enough of this, Shepard. I'm done playing around. Now you're going to bring my Armatus to life.
Dezel, why are you... When this is all over, we're gonna have a talk.
Break through! Purgatory attack!
Blade Bang! It's Dragon Bang! It's over!
Pillars of Fire! Molten Wall!
No, you... Jordan!
Steel
Stick! Steel Dragon! I got you! Windland, scumbag! Steel Stick! Jordan! One through! Windland! Attack, Bell Beast! Vengeance Fang! Warning Wind! This is madness.
Rose, if a Hellion has scales, does that make it a Scalian?
Wait, what?
Glimmer
Dragon!
Here goes!
Vermilion Rain! Calling down! Burn right back! Go on, first attack!
Come forward! Gale Phantom! Violent Protect! Feel my wind!
Let's not win!
Here goes! Fury Shot! Mow him down!
Purging flame surrounds me! Quick Spark! Vermilion Rain! Go on! Burn right back!
Knock his time! Here goes! Feel my wind! Mow him down!
Lady Cannon, push forward! Burning Strike! Lord of Fire! No escape! Purgatory attack! Blood Moon!
Knock his time! Here goes!
Purgatory
Feel my
attack!
wind!
Rain of
Come
Fire!
forward!
Burning Shot! Get lost! Break through! Vermilion Crescent! Gravity rules everything! Get lost! Purgatory attack!
You
Rules
won!
everything!
Let's
Get
keep it up!
lost!
Counter Bang!
Gather and training protection!
Burn!
Barrier! I'm not done yet! Flaming Demon, push forward!
Yeah! Sword Flare! No escape! How's this? Attack, Bell Beast!
Raging Tide! Flame Trigger! Gather and training protection! Barrier!
Jordan Head!
Awake, Better! Lightning! I command thee! Blood Trigger! Gather and training protection! Barrier! Resonance and humility! Air pressure! Awake, Better! Bloodless! Resonance and humility! Air pressure!
Come forward! Gale Phantom! Violent Protect Dragon Blood! Feel my wind!
Right out!
Right on!
A dog, Seraph?
Good work out there. Rose?
Hey, pull yourself together!
Did you think it was Rose? It's me.
What?
Leave her alone, you maniac!
You're quite attached to her, I see.
What are you after?
Oh, nothing really. Just making sure it was clear to everyone why you wanted to become a sublord.
Shepard, allow me to explain.
I understand, Dezel.
Listen!
It seems there's some sort of agenda you want to accomplish with the Armatus, Dezel.
That's right. And I'm using you to that end. Deal with it.
What is it you want, then?
Revenge.
Against the Hellion who killed my friend, tarnished the name of the Wind Riders.
branded them as criminals, and forced them to live out the rest of their lives in secrecy as an assassin's guild.
Oh yeah? Well, in that case, you're more than welcome. We love quelling Hellions.
You mean saving them, in other words. Does that sound like revenge to you?
You're out to kill them? Lailah, how could you invite someone like him to be your sublord?
Because of how he is. Dezo is consumed with vengeance, and yet he has not become a Hellion. Because he has a vessel that cannot be corrupted.
Rose.
I get it. So if Rose were to accompany us by herself, then Dezo would lose his pure vessel, and before long, his lust for revenge would turn him into a Hellion.
Don't make me laugh. I'd sooner die than become the same corrupted being as the one who wronged me. You folks forced my hand.
But something tells me that you're not too bent out of shape over it.
I won't deny it. It did give me a sense of the true power of the Armatus, after all.
I understand your reasons now.
But if you're going with us, you can't be acting like a lone wolf.
Don't worry. I'll work with you. I'm a crummy seraph, but I'm still a seraph. I've got no reason to oppose what the Shepherd does.
True. Well, I guess that's true.
But nevertheless, keep what I told you a secret from Rose. She believes that she's come as far as she has with her own ability, without anyone's help. I don't want her to be troubled by the knowledge of what I've been doing behind her back, or the reasons why I did it.
Dezo.
Well, that's that. Now we're all best buds, right?
Don't toy with her. Make sure she's all right.
She's fine. She just passed out from shock. I think you tossing her on the floor like that is what did it.
Why don't we plan on resting here for a while until Rose wakes up? It looks like the other Seraph still hasn't regained consciousness.
Yeah,